guys, good morning and welcome back to the channel Final Whistle, channel that keeps you updated on spotlight related stories, fans reaction, pre and post match analysis, and of course in the match analysis. Ochuku, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
Don't forget about all social media platforms on Facebook, Final Whistle 931, on Twitter now as X, Final Whistle 931, on TikTok, Final Whistle 931, on Instagram, Final Whistle, and our YouTube page, Final Whistle 931. We give you the full version of our stories. Don't just watch our videos. We urge you to like, share, and drop your comment in the comment section. And yes, guys. Semi Ajayi is injured, and Augustine Gavin has called two names to replace him in the 23-man list call-up. And Tosin Adarabioyo is still waiting in the corner. We don't know if it's for sure from the NFF side or from his personal side, but it was neglected by the Three Lions in their recent call-up due to his performance. Yesterday we saw him get on the scoreline. But regardless, I'm here with my guys to talk about what is going on. Quickly, let's start from you. Tosin Adarabioyo now.
Yes.
We're still waiting for him. Or is it the one waiting for the NFF?
I think Adarabioyo's case might be a case of you want to chase two rats and you might eventually
lose both.
Because I felt like the Nigerian list came out before the Three Lions list. Though I expected, I felt like he was trying to see whether he's going to get the call up in the Three Lions. Eventually, his name was not there. So I think he's still waiting to give the nod to the NFF to probably signify that he has totally switched allegiance to play for the Super Eagles. But I think in all of this, he has to learn a lot from other players that have actually followed suit as they're taking that step. Now, I looked through that English list, and unfortunately, I could not even see Ebere Chieze. And this is the second time Ebere Chieze is going to be missing after the Heroes.
Exactly. Definitely week in, week out performance.
Definitely, that's
all.
And let's not forget, this is the last game that their caretaker coach will be overseeing. After this match, the next match is going to be under the leadership of Thomas Tuchel. So we're going to be seeing another coach entirely, another different set of players, another different set of coaches. So I think he has to decide whether he wants to play for the Super Eagles now or still want to play the hanky-panky game of waiting to see whether maybe Tuchel might actually look at his direction. And let's not forget, half of some of the so-called English ex-players, the press, does not even want Tuchel to
be on the job. Yeah.
So I think he is coming out to make a bold statement. So I will not be shocked if he does not look in his direction. Not forgetting that age is not even on his side. So I think you are playing in one of the biggest club in Europe. You understand? I think you have seen the likes of Ademola Lookman, you are seeing the likes of Kevin Bassey, Iwobi and the rest, and you are seeing them making waves. I think there's no point waiting. I think you should actually give the nod this time so that you can actually get to play in any of the qualifiers. Mind you, if he does not play in any of the World Cup qualifiers, let him not think he will come and play at the World Cup.
Exactly.
That, because we'll not neglect our own players that qualified us and then pick.
Yes,
exactly.
So I think I would start from that angle. If he goes back to the days of Gabriel Golawa that played for Aston Villa, how many caps did he have for England? He was one of the best strikers for a mid-team. Aston Villa at that time, but he didn't get a spot in the English squad for long. So, and the recent one is Ebere Chieze. Even in the Euros, how many what was the number of minutes he got?
That guy
used and dumped. Yeah. That's how it is. But with Nigeria, you might not improve much. And I'm not going to call name. So someone like Iwobi, we did not see so much of him, but the consistency is there. We still call him the person. That is how good the playing for Nigeria is. You get. But if you want to play for England, Tosin Adarabioyo is 26 for God's sake. When would he go into the team? If he gets, I'm promising him that even if they give him a call up, peradventure they give him a call up, he's going to have one game and he's not going to go to the World Cup. Now he's 26. When is the next World Cup? We're looking at he's 32. But if he switches allegiance to the Super Eagles, I'm not saying we're not a perfect suitor. Mind, that's the truth. Let's not paint Nigeria as a green grass. We're not a perfect suitor, but at least what we offer is a bit of stability. A bit. Yeah. If you see what, like I said, it will be Ademola Lookman. God knows it that if Ademola Lookman did not play for Nigeria, he might.
Yes.
The chances that he would be this great is very little.
Yes, I agree with you.
Let's be fair with ourselves. Because if we look at club side football that he has played so far, he was not so brilliant. It was on until the recent form that came from the
that
AFCONs
rubbed on him.
on his European football. So it means we have a role to play in the lives of these players. Look at what happened with Kelechi Iheanacho. Iheanacho is one player that club side football is not doing so well, but we keep calling him and giving him those minutes. Eventually, that what brought Sevilla to the table for him.
Yes, I agree with you.
And so, country football is very, very important. So, the moment he doesn't switch challenges now, he should not expect World Cup come on. He's not that good for us to now say if you know, no be Madrid.
Guys, let me ask you guys this, and I want you guys to be factual now. Linking this Tosin Adarabioyo issue now to the current list I want to put out there now. So we saw 2 replacements for Semi Ajayi. Dropping Tosin and dropping Osho and the other guy. Is there a difference? Is Tosin a bigger upgrade to them or a bigger upgrade to Tosin?
Tosin is a second 11, is it not, in Chelsea?
Yes.
And so why would you choose a second 11 when we have someone that plays for the first 11?
Will Osho start in Chelsea?
He starts where he plays. Doesn't matter to us.
Oxygen and Chelsea are not the same level.
So we should go and field a feeder team boy.
No. You're not understanding the question, Ogo. I'm only saying Osho and what's his name?
I'm saying minutes.
Okay.
Minutes. Osho is having minutes. This guy know they get minutes. What we need now is minutes. We don't need name. We need what do you play week in, week out.
See what I'm trying to ask you?
I get.
Tosin Adarabioyo now on this pack now. Osho and we said right.
Victor Collins.
Victor Collins now. Osho and Victor Collins were called in instead of Tosin Adarabioyo. I'm not saying is Osho and Collins a better player than Tosin Adarabioyo.
No, I'm seeing it from this angle. You know, the last time the NFF said he knows what to do. Okay. He has to give the nod. All we are seeing are cryptic messages. I think he knows. I think he knows what to do if he really has decided to play for Nigeria. So we might probably be seeing a situation whereby maybe he has not yet decided to play for this. And then I really don't want us to do this comparison yet, because let's not forget that we've not seen Gabriel Osho play for the Super Eagles before. We've not seen Victor Collins play for the Super Eagles before. So let's wait until we see Gabriel Osho or Vincent Collins play for the Super Eagles. Then we can now say, okay, let's probably still look at Tosin Adarabioyo. So we've seen Semi Ajayi, that's why we are saying he deserves to be in there. So let's wait and see the 2 guys play for the Super Eagles. Then we can actually now get a little bit of comparison. I'm not going to lie to you, I've not watched Gabriel Osho ever since he left the Premier League from Luton. You understand? And the same thing with Victor Collins. Yeah? We only see more of them in the Nigerian Professional Football League. So, but I think Tosin too is not getting minutes at Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's why I said when we see all of those players play in the 2 AFCON qualifiers that we are probably looking for ahead of us, then we can actually decide, okay, this still looks a little bit more sloppy. Then we can actually consider maybe let's think about those. Let's not forget that we still have Olisainda injured. We still have Semi Ajayi, who still wants.
There is Zaidu Sanusi that went to the last AFCON.
So the list is
the names are there.
The list are there. So we can actually still see, because
Zaidu that plays for Porto.
We will not pack defenders just to the AFCON and only defenders to the World Cup. So I think we will have to get a lot. That's why we want a lot of them, so that we can actually sieve the best out of the best.
So I agree with you guys. We have to evaluate the situation and look at the best personnel
out of the best
to fit into the system. But regardless, congratulations to Tosin Adarabioyo. As a Chelsea fan, he got his well-deserved goal last night. But that's by the way, Tosin Adarabioyo, if he wants to represent the green and white, you know what to do.
No, by wearing jersey.
No, by writing Odogu for Twitter.
Odogu Twitter and the rest. So the ball is left to your court. Personally, but before I feel safe, in the reason say, because they have a new manager in Thomas Tuchel now. Probably
that's a chance. Yeah, he's still trying. That's why I said
you should stick to one side.
He might actually losing on both sides. Yes. Because if Gabriel puts in a game performance, nobody will.
And if you come up for that Super Eagles,
to come back,
you have to be that good.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have to have that type of Tanimus grace. But that's another day. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
You won.
Thank you, bro.
And
that is all from us on Final Whistle.